All right. We're back. Success. Oh wait, oh, I have to redo my dock here. Need my activity feedback. Just a second. Oh, hold on. I'm not done explaining to you. 1 second. Let me just do this really quick. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so this guy is a seated character. I made the character first. The seat is not created, but you can see I used blocks of wood to represent the height, the proper height of the whatever it is he's going to be sitting on. So say you have a character that's interacting with the bottom of the chair and the arms. You need to have a block of wood for the arms of the chair and for the seat of the chair. So you need to at least measure and figure out how high you want your chair to be, or, you know, all that stuff. So, and then what you do is you can just sculpt it like what I'm doing here, where I'll sculpt the whole character till it's done, and then I'll just kind of build I can remove these blocks and create the actual prop that will be stuck under there, but I'll build it to the same like dimension. At least the height needs to be the same. And then the other way is you make the chair first, and then you create a character and pose him to sit in the chair, you know, fit to the chair. But you make him like this, where he's just the basic anatomy, and then you bake it, and then you remove the character from the chair, and then you sculpt in all his equipment and stuff as like a separate element, not attached to the chair. Then you fit him back onto the chair, and so on and so forth. That's the ways to do it. The ways I would do it. All right, let's get back to work, shall we? Let's see, is this right? Just for the size, exactly. This needs to be the reference of the height of the chair. That's all it needs to be. I think we have enough here. Let's see. That might not be enough, actually. Let's see. Let's just finish off what is here. Yeah, it's becoming a little bit too hard. Alright, Let's all right, yeah. Hey, yeah, no problem. Totally not your fault, trust me. I need to get a new cable, and I need to make sure I don't leave my settings tab open, otherwise that happens. It's my own fault. This is a harmonica holder, that's right. Correct. And just giving these a little squish and pulling so we can stretch it even thinner. The main game I used to play just started a new ladder just now tonight, and I'm going to paint some trolls. Okay. What do you mean new ladder? What game? What game? Okay, so this needs to go. Ah, I see. A ladder's a race to 99, oh boy. Competitive black hole gaming. You have to be careful of that. It's usually a level of competition that makes black hole games. It's like the basis of like World of Warcraft. If it wasn't a massive online multiplayer game, people wouldn't get as hooked as they do. It's that competition factor. Alright, this goes to about here. Get that little cut. Oh, hey. I guess my stuff's not working. I got messed up during the reset. 1 second here. Hey, Sparkle. Thank you very much for the tier 2 sub. I appreciate that. Let me get this played here.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got
Sparkling.
everything you need to
Sparkle
rest
Ninja.
and refuel.
Yes, indeed. Wisdom for you. Thank you so much for supporting my work with your coin. Helping us achieve our goal. One step closer.
Listen closely,
I guess it does
traveler,
work.
to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
You too, Undead Chillin'. Both of you, welcome to the cnotbusch Kingdom. I hope you stay a while. Thank you very much for being a part of us. Sparkle, let's get you your wisdom. Ooh. What we got? Poison foxglove elixir. Sounds interesting. Some days you will slay dragons. Other days you will simply enjoy a good cup of ale. Indeed. Enjoy the ebb and flows of life, whether it's battling a dragon or enjoying a delicious meal. Both are wins. Okay, so let's see it. Gotta see a different angle here. Little tiny wraps that go around this. That tiny little braid turned out pretty good. little wind direction. From this direction here. All right, and then there's a singular wrap that goes around this, and then two little wraps that go around the braid itself. Let's do the big long one first. We'll use that firm clay again. The extra firm, it's really easy to get the really small pieces with this. Just gotta roll out a nice, really thin strip. Definitely paint clay glue on this stuff to make sure it really sticks in place. Sometimes the firmer the clay is, the less it wants to stick. It should be good right there. Get this wrap around. Just so it overlaps that braid there. Nice. Okay, and two little wraps here and one here. Technically the end here is a little frayed. I can do that too. I can use this tool. Right. I'm gonna use the softer clay for this. Because it'll be easier to get it to stick. Ah, freshly conjured batch of wisdom. Look at that. Doesn't want to stick at all. Okay. Let's see if we can get this on here. I can't worry about the position of it shifting. We can always bend it back to where we need it to be. Right. A little band texture on there. Technically, it would be easier if I was to bake this first. Then just add these little bands, but we're gonna be stubborn here. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it on this. Yeah, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's be smart here. We'll do the second one on the bottom here after it's been cured. That way this will kind of be more rigid. Much easier to design. Okay, next step is to do the eyebrows, and then we can get this in the oven. I'm gonna be very careful not to touch back there while we're working on the eyebrows. First, let me put this freshly conjured wisdom into my jar here. Stay nice and stocked here. Eyebrow time. All right. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, KMP. Thank you very kindly. But before I do the eyebrows, let's get some coffee. Be right back. Sorry. Was wishing Emma a good night. We had to have some play fighting before bed. Classic. Classic. That's right. Pre-eyebrow coffee. Okay. Let's get to work. So we'll get these eyebrows finished, and when we get that done, we're going to switch to detailing our hand of our homework hand. Okay. Pre-eyebrow, pre-bed play fighting. Alright, first thing we need a little bit of clay glue here. The eyebrow region here. Spread that out with the brush. Gonna help with the clay stick here. And we're gonna do just a bit of clay. Big bushy eyebrows. Got some scars on his face, but we'll do that in after it's all been baked. We can just use the knife and cut him up real good right in the face. Web browser. Oh my goodness. That one was a rough. Extra rough. Alright. Just get these in kind of the rough position here. Then we're gonna trim the profile of them. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's get them nice and flat here. Then we do our line detail, and then we cut it out. Maybe that's how we do that. Maybe that'll be easier. I wonder if we should use this tool here. Okay. Is he, did he finish it? You make a nice YouTube video? Not yet? Okay. Let's check it out. Okay, now we're gonna cut the profile, the eyebrows. Is that his own quest, or was he commissioned for that? If you know. His own, okay, cool. Rio, Brazil. What's up, funny? Good evening. All right, very cool. Bit less, I think. See. Oh. Oh, holy cannoli. You're not joking. That is epic, man. Wow. Really stepping it up. Stepping up the wood carving game for sure. Good. Good work, Mr. Timber. Hey, what's up, Art Junkie?
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm.
Hey.
Thank you for your contributions.
11 months, almost 1 year. Thank you very, very much for your continued support. Let me get you some wisdom for your troubles. Brilliant sculptures. Are the pupils made by gouging a hole? Do you ever use cabochons? Cabochons? I don't know what those are. I'm probably reading it wrong. Yes. I'll show you here in a second. 1 second. Here, let me read this for Art Junkie. A wise man once said, "Never challenge a dragon to a game of charades, and unless thou art well versed in fire-breathing pantomimes." That's a hard one. There you go. Cabochons. Cabochons. I still don't know what those are. Glass, round, flat things that are domed on the top. Thing I use for my dragon's eyes. Ah, okay. Glass beads. You're terrible? Okay, well, yeah, then you should probably not do that. So this is the way, the eyes I do just with like a ball stylus. I do the iris, yeah, and then pupil with like a pokey tool. Just makes it much easier to paint. Oop. So not like that. You get the idea. Because when I sculpt my characters' heads, they don't. I sculpt the eyelids first. Let me show you. See? There's no eye in there. I find it easier to get the eyes more organic looking, more free flowy and correct by doing the eyelids first. Really focusing on the shape of the eyelid. And then I bake it like this, or harden it, and then I just stuff it with clay in a separate layer. And then that's when I sculpt in the iris part. Pack it full and shape the eyeball and then do the iris. You know, you get the idea. This is for our class projects. So I don't want to do this on this just yet. Okay, so I think we do need to move this eyebrow down there. Yeah, it's a method I kind of discovered. Just what I found is it's easier to get symmetrical eyes by sculpting the eyes as if they're closed first and then opening them. So like when I'm doing a portrait, I'll sculpt, let's just pretend here. Let's pretend this is the nose ridge and the eyebrow right here. So usually I sculpt the character's face, and I kind of do the indentations of like a skull for the eyes until I get further into the character's design, and then yeah, so I usually have like these skull holes, and then when I'm ready to do the eyes, I fill that in. And I sculpt as if the character's eyes are closed first. So like he's sleeping. Just like that. Just a quick tutorial. And once it looks good, you know, with the eyes closed, then I just take like a tool like this. And this is the benefit of this, is now I can make a line for the eye, and then I make a line on the other side, and it's much easier to get that symmetrical. And then that's like my starting point, and then I get in there, and I just start lifting the eyelid open. I'm really focusing on the shape, the silhouette of the eye. Pull this one down. This one goes under the upper eyelid. Get that eyelid line. Push this bottom one down a little bit. And then I just really focus on making sure the shape of the eyelids, everything looks good. And then we'll make the eyeball fit. So we got that nice eyelid shape. Get that tear duct in there. You get the idea. Then you get it finished and you bake it, and then add the eyeball. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah. Eyes were always tricky for me, and they still give you a hard time. I still have to battle them a bit, but that approach allows you to have a really sturdy foundation of at least the spacing, and the line of the eye is symmetrical from the start, you know. Pushing the extra material up, and then we'll trim it off. Just thick enough, but not too thick. That's what we want. Let's add the texture and trim them again. Don't bump the back. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It'd be fun to be able to bring them all together. Definitely a fun project. Alright, now we trim. Now we do a little eyebrow trimming here.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Why, good evening there, Eagle Flight. Hey, thank you very much for the 3 months. 3 months of support. A coin for the wizard. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the coin. Why didn't it go off? Oh. One second. Let me get Eagle Flight your wisdom. Thank you very much for supporting my quest with your coin. one's really in there. Just like how a vibrant garden requires attention and care. Tend to your own needs and nurture your own growth. Indeed. So true. It's a big difference between a garden that's cared for and a garden that's not. Difference indeed. Let me... There we go.
Spare a coin for an old beggar.
Coin indeed. Thank you very much there, Funka. Coin for the wizard. I do appreciate coins. Thank you. Okay. How many more subs needed? I don't know. I bet we're at maybe 260, maybe 270, somewhere in there. $258. Yeah, it's definitely higher than that. Even if it's 260, that's 40 to go. Yeah. Ooh. The crazy thing would be that if that means we lost, if let's say we, well, we'll see where we end up. But if we hit it last month, and it can only be from tier 1, 2s, and 3s, that means we lost. Good news is it was 214 yesterday morning. Oh, that's true. Okay, that's a good pace. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. That's all right, David. I'm also fairly new over on here. Takes time, my friend. Time to grow. $310 for a buffer, yeah. This is cosplay. All cosplay. Very nice. What's going on over here? Hey, what's up, Shaolin Theater? How you doing? Thank you for that raid. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. How was your stream? Yeah, we're doing the final touches on this portrait here. This is a character from a new game called Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. His name is Red. This is what we did. We did all the hair this morning. We did the hair. Tonight we've done the man bun part and finishing him off with the eyebrows. Don't underestimate the eyebrows, that's for sure. Hey, thank you, my friend. It does a little bit there, Shallon. Shallon asks if the clay gets softer body heat. Apologize if it's a regurgitated question, but why do you prefer cosplay? Let me show you. Ready? This is a baked piece right here. That's why. Your work is pretty much shatterproof. It makes your work flexible like rubber. So it's the choice between fragile, cracking, breaking work, or totally durable, flexible work. The answer is obvious in my mind. Especially for me, I ship my work all over the place, and we all know how a postman can handle packaging, so by making my projects out of a material like that, they can handle it as bad as they want to. Doesn't matter, it's gonna get there. Okay, let's see. Oh, and this eyebrow has a scar. Post is super gentle. Yeah, exactly. Sure, there. Some of them are, I bet. It's the bad eggs that ruin it for the rest of them. I've been sculpting pretty consistently now for about 15 years. 13 of which I've been doing it full time. I think we need to add a little bit more meat right there. Hey, what's up, Red Drum? Good day, how you doing? Doing just fine. Put some eyebrows on this guy here. Your talent was discovered when you started doing animals and had no idea how I knew the anatomical characteristics of life. It was magical. Well, you know, when we observe things, we study them and develop an understanding over time, so ain't no reason you still can't get back into it. Well, the key here, the key is you don't have to have really steady hands if you're posturing and holding yourself right. For example, I'm sitting, I have both my elbows planted, and you know, I have both my hands together and very structured and like holding the tool. What you don't want is a situation where you're holding this with like a floating arm and then holding this with a floating arm. Then you're gonna be all shaky and all over the place. So you really, how you hold yourself can make a huge difference. You pretty much you have to set yourself up to where it's like just the tips of your fingers are moving. Everything else is mounted, steadily mounted on something. There we go. This is Red from the game Banishers. You can do exclamation point Banishers to see where this game, see where this character comes from. Give you a link to the game. Red and Antea. Here's Antea. I already did her. There you go. Even though my hands are still shaky. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lego. No, that's alright. You can ask all the questions you want, my friend. No bother. I use medium firm, mostly. Getting close. Parkinson's? Imagine having this talent but can't express it real thoughts. Well, you know, just have to make the best of the situation and some bridges are best not crossed unless you're there. Yeah. But I mean, I don't devalue the operation of anybody's hands. We all really need and use our hands, so honestly, it's a tragedy for anybody to have to endure such things. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what talent or occupation you have. MS. Okay. Whether it's sculpting or just being able to wash the dishes or something like that, you know. Oh, there certainly is. We all are capable of great and terrible things. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Bun is looking good too still. Let me put a little bit of clay glue on some of these finer details on the bun, and then we'll get this tossed in the oven. Just want some clay glue to hold these strings in place. Are you guys co-authors? Yeah. It's a team effort. What you don't realize is the stream here is like a Venus flytrap. I've been sapping your energy and using it and channeling it into this sculpture here. So, thank you for your contribution. Let's see. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll go get this in the oven and we will do some detailing on a hand next. Some hand details. We stand on the shoulders of giants that came before us. Oh yeah? Alright, I'll be right back. All right. Got that nice and settled in the oven, baking. I have one more thing to say. There's a person somewhere in some time that discovered the clay mixture you work with. Stand on his or her shoulders, build taller. Actually, the person who made the clay that I use is still alive and with us right now. His name is Arnold. And we'll actually probably be having him on to do a live Q&A session. I don't know the official date yet, but sometime in the next couple weeks probably. I'll be sure to announce it on social media. But yeah, the material I use is fairly new, newly developed. Arnold giving you an affiliate link? No, no, we don't use affiliate links or anything. Yeah, I promote cosplay because I love it. And in return, Arnold gives me cosplay whenever I need it. I just say, hey, want to send me some clay? He just does it. No sort of affiliate link or anything like that. So yeah, it's easy. Not complex, very easy. Regardless of if Arnold was doing that or not, I would still talk about cosplay the exact same way. So it's nice. Because when I used to use Sculpting, I contacted them to work out something like that, and they just ignored me. He could have very well done the same thing, but he didn't, because he's a good guy. Well, you can kind of see him when I'm in this scene there, David. Or you can hop over to Twitch and see the comments there. But glad you're with us regardless. The cost of the clay is insignificant compared to all the labor to make the piece. That's true. That's true. Realistically, it's not that much of a cost. Considering, yeah, the time is the biggest cost for sure. The cost of time. On a larger commission, you know, you maybe at the most using usually probably maybe like 5. Let's just say about 5 boxes of clay, 5 pounds. So what, $75 in material costs. It's not that bad. A larger piece that takes 180 hours of work to do. How would you go about advocating for Sculpting if you only use cosplay? I'm not advocating for Sculpting. I'm just saying I used to use Sculpting before cosplay existed. And contacted them back then. I don't use Sculpting anymore. Nor am I advocating for them at all. Because cosplay is a superior material. Sculpting is obsolete, it just doesn't know it yet. It's obsolete material. People just haven't caught on. I think getting people to switch over from a material that they're comfortable with to something new it's not an easy task. Even if the new thing is better. No offense to Sculpting. All right, let's see here. Let's start adding on our textures, our details here. You really had a lot of talent in sculpting? Well, you should still have it. It doesn't go anywhere. Talent or skill is just interest pursued. You could pick back up right where you left off and continue pursuing it. Only if you want to. Doesn't have to be anything more than a, you know, something you do on the side just for fun, or change things up, you know. Do you even bend? Funny. The difference between talent and pursuing it? Well, I don't think natural talent is actually a thing. Personally, that's what you're talking about. If natural talent was a thing, then there would be babies that were born that would be able to walk instantaneously. Or eat food without getting it all over their face. That doesn't happen. Practice is required. Pursued interest. Oh, hey Raiders, welcome. I do, or is it Idow? Lily and Idow, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders, come on in. Hey, thank you. And we're just getting into the detail sculpting on this here hand. Edo. Ah, Edo, okay. What were you guys up to this evening? My dang headphones are yelling at me. Not charged. It Takes Two. Oh, nice. I did a playthrough of that game. It's a fun one. Did you play the other game made by that company? Where you like escape in prison? Can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember what it's called. You grew up with friends that have elite music skills that takes 10 plus years to master. Wait, without even practicing it out, like first time picking up a guitar and just being able to play it like a master? Without any sort of practice or... Well, I suppose there's always exceptions to the rule. Yeah, I call BS too. No offense. That's hard for me to believe. Very hard for me to believe. There are these like very extreme cases, rare exceptions, but you don't base things off of the exception to the rule. You base things off the rule. And the rule is anybody can be good at anything if they put in the effort and the practice. Some people get better at things faster than others, but there's all kinds of variables into why that's the case, but doesn't mean much. Still, everyone can become good at anything. Right, yeah, they might pick up the skill quickly, but there's a big difference between that and like someone never touching a piano or a guitar or a drum set and being able to immediately play like a master. Even the best, quickest learners still takes years and years and years to become very proficient. I beg to differ. In a lot of cases, most people cannot be a watchtower control tech. Well, obviously, there's certain things. Well, why couldn't most people be a watchtower control tech? Why not? Oh yeah, no worries. Hey, have a great one. Catch you later. And just remember, you can be a watchtower control tech if you want to. We all can. Never forget that. Need a universal chat. Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch doesn't allow. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if there is a universal chat. There might be something available out there. I don't know if. Unite the clans. Right. Well, I get that, Rob, but you could essentially practice those being in those situations. You know, if you're in a high stress situation enough for long enough time, you're going to become accustomed to it. You're going to be able to manage. So it is the same thing. It's practice. Chatterino might work. Oh yeah, you can't display combined chats on Twitch, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's definitely the caveat. Right. Twitch has a rule where we can't show chats from other platforms on the screen. People that play guitar 3 years can't be better than people playing 30 years. No, I didn't say that. No, I definitely think that's possible for sure. There's people that do things for a very long time and they just never get any better. It doesn't mean, you know, the amount of time you spend on something doesn't matter. That's a big difference though between that's a difference between picking it up and doing it for the first time, like as if you've played your whole life. You know, that's a difference. That's a big difference. I think if you practice something and you have the right mindset and like you really put the effort towards it, you can get good at something very quickly. Still have yet to try kick, but like for your main source of income is Twitch still that's my focus. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Twitch is my main thing, so. All right, hey, Spoonerism. We'll catch you later, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Twitch is home base. It's just the place I've been on the longest. Everything else is still relatively new. Always be humble. I'm not being humble. Look, I just like encouraging others that that anybody can do anything, you know. Isn't that more humble than saying some people are born with exceptional talents that they didn't have to earn? And I certainly could be wrong. Totally open to being wrong about things. Wow, hands aren't fun at all. They are challenging. Right. All right. Well, let's define. Do you differentiate talent and skill? Are they two different things to you? Talent being defined as being able to do something at a high level, just like a skill. Oof. It's definitely a rougher neighborhood. You have no words. You can't show me sculptures with 30 years and compare it with 3. I think I understand. So, talent to you is just the ability to learn a particular skill quickly, essentially. That's talent. By your by what you're saying, I think. Yeah, don't worry, Rob. All is good. Well, there's like a Simon Lee. He didn't start messing around with sculpture till I think he was in his 40s. And it didn't take him very long to grow that skill and become one of the best in the biz. But he certainly still had to put in the hours, you know. Didn't have to put in 30 years. But certainly still had to put in the work. I also think he had a background with two-dimensional art, illustration, or something like that. Hey, thanks, Jim. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, Colleen. Yeah, I'm about done too. You have a good night. It sure does, Rob. No way around it. The sooner you can fully realize that and accept it, the better. Easier it is to move forward. Oops. How long do I normally stream for? Evening streams usually end right about now. Actually about to head on out of here. It's been a long day. I usually go 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening, and then in the morning I do a longer stream. I do 7 a.m. to noon. Better late than never there, Mr. Rob. Like a late blooming pepper plant in the garden. Still plenty of time to bear fruit. No, actually, there's no stream tomorrow. I'll be heading out. We have a day trip to go on, me and the family. So, no stream tomorrow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you all for joining me this evening. It's been wonderful. Nice, full, productive day. I'm gonna get out of here. No stream tomorrow, yep. So have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys on Sunday morning for class. So I'll have to finish up this hand and bake it sometime between now and class time, so we actually have it to use demonstration. So yeah. All right. Hey, let's find somebody to raid. Let's see here. Oh, thanks for the tip. I want a gift certificate. Oh, were you in the Reaper stream? Hey, look at that. That's cool. Congrats. There you go. Your paint for your class is pretty much paid for. That only costs you like $12 or something like that now. Awesome. Well, there's still a lot of time between now. Maybe I should let people know on this stream. There's still a good amount of time between now and when we actually do the painting. So maybe there's a couple more Thursdays you guys can tune in on and get another chance. All right, let's see here. Oh, hey, Mr. Charles. Let's go raid Mr. Charles. Guys, if you have not seen Mr. Charles Lister art, he is a fantastic illustrator. Probably one of the best, one of the best I've ever known. He's just incredibly good at what he does. And he just whips out original character designs like it's just nothing. Because he's practiced quite a bit. He's kind of obsessed. So, let's go raid him. Yeah, that was a Jumping Mouse that gave the tip earlier about the gift card. Good call there, Jumping Mouse. Yeah, this guy's quite a character. He's a touch cuckoo. He is. In a good way. Alright, folks. Till next time. Bye-bye.